You guys wanted more of her, so here she is. In today's video, we're going to talk the Open, we're going to talk Tiger Woods, and oddly enough, we're going to talk first dates. Let's do it.
And let's do it now.
You're enjoying it, mate, aren't you? Hey? Come on, out. Come on. Good lad. Hi everyone, James Robinson here. Guys, first things first, I'd like to welcome you all back to the channel. And second thing second, I'd like to welcome somebody else back to the channel. How are we?
Back by popular demand.
Back by popular demand, absolutely. So guys, obviously we've done a couple of videos now. The last one was talking prices of golf clubs. Yeah. And you were quite shocked on, some people say it was stupid. I think it's brought us closer together.
2 meters.
We are obviously living together at this point, so we don't need to be 2 meters away. We are out here at Huddersfield Golf Club today. I had to pick some stuff up because we're kind of getting ready for reopening, and we thought, why not bring the hound out? Jay, come here then. That's about as obedient as he. Oh, he's coming. He's just a bit delayed. Bring him out and have a look at the old golf course. So I thought, what better chance to get Laura back on the channel? Because there's a few things I want to ask, and I know there's a few things that other people want to ask as well. So guys, hit those comments below, because what we might do as well on a separate day is do a bit of a Q&A. Yeah. So what's it like, I don't know, living...
Do you get the opportunity to edit me out at that one?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Oh. Yeah. So what's it like basically living with this idiot? But... We're
talking about you then, not me.
That's what, well. But... So Laura, the first kind of date we had, and this isn't like, we're not deviating from a golf channel, we are still talking golf. Obviously being a PGA professional myself, I thought why not take her to the Open? I took you to Birkdale, I think it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And first of all, what were your thoughts when we pulled up?
Well, we just pulled up in a field, didn't we, and had to walk in.
I mean, it was a designated car park, it wasn't just we didn't just like leave it in the middle of a farmer's field and that was that. He's having the time of his life, by the way, out here, which is fantastic. Course looking well as well. Ben and the guys are doing really well. Is he straight in there? No.
We walked through that big housing estate where all the players sometimes stay in those houses nearby.
Yeah.
So that was quite interesting. And then we went on a practice day, didn't we?
Yeah, it was good. Got a few pictures actually, which we'll put around.
And we went in the PGA 10.
Which was good. Obviously you've got to, there's not many things you can flex as a PGA professional, but taking someone to the PGA 10, I mean, you don't really get anything. You don't get any free food, you don't get free drinks, but it was all right. What were your thoughts about a date to the Open?
Well, I thought it wouldn't last long.
What, the Open?
No.
Well, that's not, right, okay. So basically you were going to leave me because I took you to the Open. That's fantastic news.
I mean...
We hadn't been together long, had we?
No, but a bit of background is that I used to work at the golf club with you.
Yeah.
So we obviously knew each other then, and we're obviously always in a golf environment. So
yeah.
I suppose.
So what did you think to the idea of going to see Rory McIlroy? I don't think Tiger played actually. Jordan Spieth and a few others. Jordan Spieth won it actually then.
Yeah, I like Jordan Spieth.
You like Jordan Spieth, don't you? Nice one.
It was quite interesting just seeing how much you enjoy it, because it's obviously part of
I was buzzing, wasn't I? Was I drunk, I think? Who drove? Did I?
You drove.
I drove, so I obviously wasn't drinking. So we've spoken about like Rory McIlroy, Spieth, Tiger. What are your thoughts on Tiger? Because obviously everyone who watches this channel knows I'm a huge Tiger Woods fanatic, massive fan. Definitely a divided opinion. Some of you guys at home love him like I do, some of you hate him, obviously because of kind of private matters and things like that. Coming from a woman, and I don't mean this kind of just as a golf fan or anything, but from someone who might have a different perspective on it, thoughts on TW?
I mean, with you being a massive fan, we've obviously been forced to watch all the documentaries. We
have watched the Masters 2019 final round about 6 times in its entirety because
you knew, but James was there at the time.
I wasn't actually. I didn't go on the Sunday. I went on the practice day, but I did get to see him round Amen Corner, and that was kind of really the best moment of my life. To be fair, it was absolutely amazing. It was like nothing will ever beat that.
What do you mean?
I was waiting for that. So you're not really bothered. You wouldn't not watch him because I know some.
No. But I wasn't aware of all the things he's done in his private life
Yeah.
until I watched all them documentaries.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you watch, though, haven't you, as well, to be fair. But dog watch, just quickly. Where you going? Come on. Look at this maniac here. Maniac. Come on.
So I just think, in my opinion, that if you've got that much of a massive platform, you should probably be aware that your private life is going to be...
People are watching you, aren't they? Because he's got a bigger platform than 105,000 subscribers, hasn't he? He's up there.
So although he's your idol...
He's in another one, look. Just waltzes around like he owns the place. Like the game wouldn't be where it is now without him, definitely.
I don't think you've got that link with him with like your back.
Oh yeah, the same operation, didn't I, as well? Right, moving on swiftly, because people might be getting a bit bored of the old TW conversation. How many golfers can you name?
Okay. Rory McIlroy.
Yeah.
Jordan Spieth.
Yeah.
Like him. Tiger Woods. Is it, and you call it Henrik Stenson.
Yeah. That's a good one. I think you get that one.
We've interviewed him.
No,
there's that little Italian one. Molinari.
In other words.
Said that.
There's two Molinaris as well.
Is there?
Francesco and Eduardo.
Robinson, he's one.
Yeah.
Jigger Thompson, because you talk about him all the time.
Just look at him. Alright, mate. Yeah? I was buying you some time then, but...
Who's the one that said hello to your mum?
Sergio.
Sergio Garcia.
Yeah.
Hi Lane, happy 66th birthday. I hope you're enjoying it in Spain. I know you live there, so hope you have an amazing time. Take care.
Bezzy mates, obviously.
Yeah.
So basically you can kind of name the top...
Who's the old one? That I think you should just give it up now.
Liam Harrison?
Nope. No. No, it's like proper past it now. Come on. Is it Is it like Nicholson?
Phil Mickelson?
Yeah.
Phil's awesome. He's lost. He's lost about 5 stone and he's absolutely on fire. Have you seen his calves? His calves are better than mine. Well, now Laura's finished with her scathing review of Phil Mickelson, who's probably one of the most loved golfers out there. Don't like that. Well, that bit might not even get in there, to be fair. What about? So you've been to the Open. That's the only golf event you've ever been to.
Yeah.
Would you like to go to any others?
Yeah. Because seeing your video on the Masters, like that, I work in events, obviously. So. Like,
well, obviously,
that,
like you work in events. It's not obvious. It's not obvious. It's not obvious to people at home, is it? Obviously, an events organizer. Obviously.
Manager. I like to see how it all runs and then I like to evaluate afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think the Open and the Masters are two kind of big party pieces. Yeah. Real kind of...
I'd like to go to that one that's like a proper beer fest. Is it in like Arizona or somewhere?
Yeah, I want to go to that one. That could work, actually. We could do that. That could work very, very nicely. That's the Phoenix Waste Management Open, and there's also the Ryder Cup, which is a beer fest, which is really good. I've been to a couple of those. Only been to home ones, though. I've never been to an away one in the USA, so I'd love to do that. No idea what's going to happen with the Ryder Cup this year, apart from Europe winning, obviously. There's an obviously. So you'd like to go to the Masters?
Yeah.
I think most people would like to go to the Masters, to be fair, but maybe one day. I think Phoenix, the waste management, is more attainable or achievable. I think, oh, golf ball. Top flight. Why do you always find? There you go, darling. No problem. Right, so here's one for all the golfers out there whose girlfriends don't want to go on golf holidays. Obviously, I might have kind of put you in it a little bit or dropped you in it a little bit with telling Laura how much golf clubs cost, but here's one that's going to rectify it. So, golf holidays.
Yeah, been on in fact, I actually don't think we've been on a holiday where golf isn't involved.
I think that's probably true, to be fair.
That is true.
To be fair, I do generally, I'll tell you what, it's been nice, it's been up there, nice and tall. I do generally try and tie in holidays with...
at least one round of golf.
At least one round of golf, and also with work.
Yeah,
obviously, filming daily content, you can't really go away for 2 weeks unless you work really hard up to it. There's another dog over there. I'm really conscious he's just going to bolt over there. But how good are golf holidays, like as holidays as well? Guys, if you want to get your girlfriends in the room for this, get them in. Go on, honest appraisal, honest opinion.
I mean, I really enjoy it because golf takes up, what, 4-5 hours of your time?
Yeah.
So if you get up, have a nice breakfast together, go out on the course for 5 hours, you're getting some sun, exercising.
Yeah.
I just think it's quite nice to just walk around the golf course as it is.
To be fair, that's something every man would want to hear, isn't it?
Yeah, and I quite enjoy, obviously I can't play golf.
No.
It frustrates me.
I mean, there's a video of you trying here. That wasn't your best, but we have got a very good record. I think it's 1 tee shot, 1 villa, isn't it?
And a car park.
And a car park, yeah, well, 2 tee shots, a villa and a car park.
Weirdly, your mum and dad live in that villa now.
Yeah, they do. That was so like strange story. So we played golf at Desert Springs. Mum and dad have lived at Desert Springs for a while. Laura,
Jameson!
come on, Jay. So Laura teed off. She hit the ball right.
Can we just go back to what I'm like on the driving range? Because I'm quite good on the I can hit them on the driving range.
Yeah, anyone can hit them.
I feel so much pressure, especially when your whole family just stood there watching me.
All right, fair enough.
In the first
But
tee.
so back to the funny story. Laura teed off, hit it right. I shouted, "All right!" like at the top of my lungs.
Which is a bit different for you because you usually shout 4 left.
Oh, thanks. You're not coming on again. But basically, long story short, it hit the villa. Then, like a year later, mum and dad, like we went out to see them at Desert Springs. They'd moved house, not really told us, in the same complex into that house, and we just laughed, didn't we? Yeah. Just absolutely wet ourselves. We've just walked probably 3 or 4 holes. Look at this view. Hopefully the golf courses will be getting ready to reopen soon. Please don't ask me when, because I've got no idea. But really, hopefully that's killed a little bit of time for you during lockdown. I know it's not the usual video, but people have been desperate to get her back on, so thought we'd better do. Put your comments down below for Laura, keep them clean. This is a family channel. Like, we had to delete some last time, so we might do a video going through comments actually with you, because that'd be quite maybe not.
I mean, I've only been on 3 videos, so
This is your 3rd.
yeah.
So guys, thank you so much for watching. Massively hope you've enjoyed that. Just a little bit of a, I don't know, bit of a chit chat really. Smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. What else do they have to do?
Comment below, like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up and ring the notification bell.
And apart from that, we're going to try and rescue the dog from wherever he is. What are you doing, mate? And we'll see you tomorrow.